So OpenAI has released some information on when you should use each specific kind of model. So what I'll do is I'll go through that and explain what they've got. So as we know, there's GPT 4.0, 4.5, O4 mini, O4 mini high, O3, O1 Pro mode, which is I think mainly on the enterprise. I'm not sure if I've actually got that one on my plus plan. So there's quite a lot of things there. So what they've provided in their enterprise documentation, when you should use each one. So GPT 4.0 excels at everyday tasks, brainstorming, summarizing emails, and creating content. Fully multimodal, which allows you to do video, audio, text, voice, bit of everything, and lets you handle documents as well. And this is what I use generally every day. 4.5, it says ideal for creative tasks. So emotional intelligence, clear communication, creativity, and a more collaborative, intuitive approach to brainstorming. So what I probably need to do is test 4.5 and get that to refine content that I've gotten out of 4.0 potentially, and see how much better and creative it is at creating that kind of content. O4 Mini says quick STEM-related queries, programming, and visual reasoning. I haven't actually tested this one, but I should probably try it out on my next sort of like data cleaning task when I get a bit of CSV data or I need to structure data from JSON to CSV. If it's good at programming and it's quick, it might actually help. So example prompts are extract key data from a CSV file, provide a quick summary of a scientific article, and provide quick fix to Python traceback for me. So very heavily data analysis focused there. O4 Mini High. Advanced coding, math, scientific explanations, thinks longer for higher accuracy. So I think you will do this when you have a bit more complex data and something you want to get a report or an analysis from and get some better understanding about what's in the data to turn it into a report. Some examples are solve a complex math equations and explain the steps, draft SQL queries for data extraction and explain the scientific concept in layman's terms. Definitely going to try that last one out, trying to understand technical things and getting a better explanation of them so then I can understand how to explain them to other people. Now, O3 is something that I use quite a lot when I'm doing deep research. I find that sort of works the best. It says it's strong for complex or multi-step tasks, strategic planning, detailed analysis, extensive coding, advanced math, science, coding, and visual reasoning. So my primarily go-to on O3 is when I have to do a deep research task. I find that it sort of works the best in being able to give you a very well-structured report and ask probably the better questions initially before the research starts. So their example prompts for O3, develop a risk analysis for market expansion, draft a business strategy to outline based on competitive data, run a multi-step analysis on this CSV, forecast next quarter and plot the trend, review pipelines, metrics, visualize the data, and search for new top of funnel strategies. So you can see in those example prompts, there's multi-step tasks there where I can handle them, I can understand, and I can reason because it's the O series models. It's got that reasoning capability to be able to go through and think through what it's doing before it does it. Now, O1 Pro mode. Takes a bit longer to think, but delivers the accuracy you need for complex tasks. I haven't really used this one, but I should probably try it on. The way I use it is I've been swapping between different models in the middle of my chats, depending on what the task is that I needed to do. So that way the context remains, but then I may do a deep research task on O3, then swap to O4 to draft something, then swap to the next one to go to the next level and extend it. And then I'll be using O1 to move forward with that, moving from now on based on what I'm reading here. So O1 Pro mode, complex reasoning. Takes a bit longer to think, but delivers the accuracy you need for complex tasks. Example prompts, draft a detailed analysis memo for an EU data privacy rollout. Generate a multi-page research summary on emerging technologies. Create an algorithm for financial forecasting and theoretical models. So it's very complex tasks there that you would give to a very well-versed person in a business to be able to handle those, but they can do it for you. So that's the main guts of that. So in summary, 4.0 is an omni model for real-time multimodal reasoning in everyday workflows. 4.5, broader knowledge and better tone control, ideal for writing, coding, and quick problem solving. O4 Mini, fast, cost-efficient reasoning for code and visual tasks. O4 Mini with extra depth for thorough technical answers. O3, most powerful engine for complex multi-step analysis. And O1 Pro, it's a legacy model tuned for high-stakes, long-form analytics work. So we'll share where some of this is, but 4.0 allows you to provide documents, images, CSV file, audio, video. Same as GPT 4.5. O4 Mini works well with documents, images, and CSVs. It doesn't handle audio and video. So the rest of the O models don't handle audio and video, but O4 Mini, O4 Mini High, and O3 handle CSV, documents, and images. So providing documents is a great way to get a lot of context in. With the large context models that we have now in GPT-4 of 1 million tokens, and then some of the other models 2 and 10, we can start giving a lot more information to get more out of it. So that's just a summary of what you can do with the new models. Thanks.